Think westerns are just about dusty towns and gunslinging cowboys? Think again. There's a whole eerie side to the genre that mixes the wild, wild west with spooky, scary elements. Here are 15 western horror movies that have probably flown under your radar, but are worth checking out. Starting with The Pale Door, where a gang of outlaws stumbles upon a ghost town. What they don't know is that it's crawling with witches. Expect a mashup of cowboy grit and supernatural terror that'll make you think twice about ghost towns.
I understand there was a reward.
Of course. A handsome sum for these handsome men. Don't be afraid.
Ghost Town. This 1980s gem tells the tale of a kidnapped woman and a sheriff who finds a ghost-ridden town. With malevolent spirits and a sinister atmosphere, Ghost Town brings eerie vibes and nostalgic special effects that still hold a spooky charm.
People come, people go. Like towns, they turn to dust. I don't know where I am. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I am a cop. You don't belong here.
Ravenous is set during the Mexican-American War and features Captain John Boyd, who discovers a cannibalistic cult. Initially receiving mixed reviews, it's now a cult classic praised for its chilling mix of Western and horror elements. The barren setting produces a stark Western aura, while the grisly portrayal of cannibalism adds a chilling element to the story.
Wendigo.
It's an old Indian myth from the north.
Man eats the flesh of another. He absorbs the other man's strength.
Tremors isn't just about giant man-eating worms. It's a wild ride of horror, sci-fi, and Western fun. With Kevin Bacon leading the charge, this movie remains a beloved B-movie blast from the past. Its over-the-top B-movie sensibilities make Tremors a lively movie that still holds up today.
No Richter scale can measure it.
They're coming!
No scientist can explain it.
Bert, they're under the ground! You didn't get penetration even with the elephant gun. Run, run!
The Burrowers follows a search party looking for missing settlers in 1879 Dakota Territory. What they find are terrifying subterranean creatures. This film's unique creature design and eerie atmosphere make it a must-watch for horror fans. Petty's atmospheric direction and the special effects are excellent, making The Burrowers a great Western watch for any horror fan.
You hear it? They're all around us.
Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects isn't your typical Western, but features psychopathic criminals on a murder spree with Western elements. It's gruesome, it's gritty, and it's got that twisted Rob Zombie flair. With nods to classics like The Wild Bunch and Bonnie and Clyde, this film is a love-it-or-hate-it experience. Dead Birds follows Confederate soldiers who hide in a haunted plantation. The movie's slow-burning dread and ghostly horror make for a uniquely unsettling experience. Even if the CGI effects aren't great, the standout performances and terrifying jump scares make it worth a watch.
Let's move on, shall we?
You check that room, I'll look in this one.
John Carpenter's Vampires pits vampire hunters against a blood-sucking menace in New Mexico. With high-stakes action and an undeniable Western feel, this film's a thrilling ride from start to finish. The cast is great, with James Woods leading the way as the vampire hunter Jack Crow.
No one knows vampires better than he does.
Open wide, baby.
But he met his match when he met the master who started it all, Jack.
Silent Tongue tells the eerie story of a grieving man guarding his wife's corpse. It's a haunting film with standout performances, particularly from the late River Phoenix. This Western horror movie demands multiple viewings to fully appreciate its depth and nuance.
Is it you? What have you come back here for? What are we all for sale now? She's an Indian! They were born to suffer!
Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat, is a campy horror comedy where vampires live in peace, until Van Helsing's descendant shows up. It's a quirky, fun film with a stellar cast. With an excellent cast that includes Bruce Campbell and David Carradine, this film is a must-watch for fans of horror comedies.
This small Arizona community is home to a very select group of retirees. Here they live long lives, share the same desires and the same needs, like blood.
Bakaro is a Brazilian-French mockumentary set in a rural town facing strange events. It's got political intrigue, UFOs, and a Western feel that'll keep you hooked. The film's current and timeless message adds to its success as a mockumentary, making it a genre-bending winner at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival.
This world is upside down.
Westworld is a futuristic amusement park gone wrong, with malfunctioning Wild West robots. It's a sci-fi Western mashup that was way ahead of its time. The original movie influenced genre movies for decades to come, and if it aged too badly for some, they should still watch the 2016 TV show remake.
It's not a theme park, but an entire world.
You and everyone you know were built to gratify the desires of the people who pay to visit your world.
Just don't forget, they're not real.
Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes combines post-apocalyptic horror with a desert setting. A vacationing family battles cannibals in a nerve-wracking survival story. It helped shape the modern tropes of both genres and remains an impressive and gruesome achievement in filmmaking.
Did you find a signal?
No, nothing.
Next year, I am going to Cancun.
The Wind features a couple in rural New Mexico facing demonic forces. This atmospheric film blends Western and horror elements seamlessly, set against the stark 19th century plains. Its non-linear story keeps viewers guessing until the end.
It's nice to have people close.
This land is funny, you know. The wind never stops. Plays tricks on your mind.
What's this?
It's nothing.
You don't need to be filling your head with stuff like this.
Bone Tomahawk. This slow-burn film follows a group of cowboys who set out to rescue several kidnapped settlers from a tribe of violent cannibals. Compared to most films on this list, there is a fair amount of gore, violence, and gruesome scenes. The film's first half is a drawn-out, straightforward Western, but things escalate in a horrific direction in the second half.
Don't be scared. I am a friend.
You aren't.
Damn you!
You had no cause. If you want to question my morals, do it later.